It's July 24th, 2013. Happy birthday, Utah! Thank you, Joseph Smith, for being a charismatic charlatan. Thank you, Brigham Young, for being such a big asshole. Yes, thank you for bringing all those people here. You crazy people. Utah, it's not so bad. I know that outside of Utah, they think that people here are just a little bit crazy. But that may be true, but people are crazy everywhere. I've lived in a lot of places, including Texas, Alaska, Idaho, and Oregon, and I can tell you that there is something nice about Salt Lake City. Yes, we have some crazy drivers, but on the other hand, they're not as crazy as in California, except when Californians come here. And they're not as crazy as in Mexico, except when Mexicans come here. So anyway, that's the situation about the birthday of Utah. Happy birthday, Utah! Yes, it's Utah's birthday. Happy birthday, Utah! Utah's birthday is not just for Mormons. We know that the 24th of July parade is primarily a Mormon parade, and today is Mormon Pride Day, but thankfully there are people here who are not hardline Mormons, the Jack Mormons and the non-Mormons and the never Mormons and the regular humans, people who have embraced their humanity over their previous exposure to Mormonism. Yes, we are here also. And we get to celebrate Utah Birthday Day also, okay? For example, I have 2 remaining bottles of Smirnoff Ice at home, which I shall partake of 1.5 tonight. That will be my celebration of Utah's birthday. Okay. So, now that I have that out of the way, I wanted to talk a little bit. Oh, and on a side note, yesterday we cooked some very tasty bran muffins. I will post the recipe for those. Very tasty indeed. And so, anyway, separate from all that, from the Utah birthday issue and everything else, recently on the BBC's website, I saw that there was a spacecraft that we have near Saturn that was pointed back at the Earth. And it got another pale blue dot type picture where the Earth is shown as a little tiny blue speck in a sea of black. And it is awe-inspiring, and when you realize the detail of our lives and our concern, a lot of people, well, maybe not my concern, but a lot of people's overly high concern about tabloid issues and about most of what they have on cable television news and about, reality TV and People magazine and National Enquirer and all that crap. And when I say crap, I mean shit. All that stuff that means almost nothing compared to the pale blue dot. So there is that image that you have to kind of get into your brain about. There is that consideration of the vastness of space, and then the itsy-bitsy nature of our existence. But I will say that there are people who have debated Lawrence Krauss, or who express displeasure at Lawrence Krauss's view of the universe, and Lawrence Krauss's view of philosophy, or his dislike of it, and Lawrence Krauss's effectively de facto nihilism. And I must say that I think Krauss is a bit too hard on the hard-lined on the we're going, yes, we might be a nice little mayfly or whatever, but we'll die eventually, and it was nice being a 15-second bug that was alive and pretty, and then we died, and that was that. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, anyway, that's a bit too over there. I think that even if you, in my opinion, if you take the completely naturalistic view of things, which I do, you can consider, yes, we are star stuff. Yes, that's true. And we are the universe made manifest. We are the universe. Okay, we're a little part of the universe that has kind of figured out what it is to be in the universe. And that's a natural part of the universe. And what's going to happen with that, hey? Well, I guess that's up to us. So if we want to deal with the fact that our Earth is going to get progressively hotter and boil off the oceans, well, maybe we should use our brains and deal with that. And if our sun is going to explode, then maybe we should use our brains and deal with that. How about that? And if we value the garden that we live in, and we want to help preserve it and maybe have a similar garden elsewhere, well, maybe we should use our brains and help fix that. So teach your children the value of science, and about how science has taught us why we are really here, and why it is a better method of answering that question than religions ever were. Okay? So that's the bottom line. So I don't think that because other species have gone extinct, that doesn't mean our extinction is a foregone conclusion. So I disagree strongly with Krauss on that. Yes, maybe the light from distant stars is from suns which have now long past exploded. That doesn't mean that if there were people there, that they're necessarily dead. Okay? Just because bacteria go extinct doesn't mean we have to. That's the bottom line. Okay? Yes, we're animals, but our abilities are far above that of other animals. Which other animal has gone to another planet, also known as the moon? Okay. Which other animal knows calculus or chemistry? Not very many on this planet. Which other animal can change the environment? Not very many. Okay? So, you're comparing apples and oranges when you make that type of make a fallacy type claim that claims, oh yes, other species have gone extinct, therefore we will. I don't think so. Not if I have anything to do with it. And not if people who care and who aren't complete nihilists have anything to do with it. Okay? So that's my message to Lawrence Krauss and people who say some other things. Okay? Now the answers from idiots like William Lane Craig are not the answer either. Religion gave us a bunch of bullshit. So, we've got to move forward. Okay? So it's cool that we're part of the universe. A universe that can understand things. But we just have to embrace our destiny. And I think that even from a completely naturalistic approach, you can say, yeah, it's cool, we're here, so let's take advantage of it. Not screw it up. Okay. Have fun.